Hi all, I'm Kelly Sanderbeck. I'm with the PCC Farmland Trust, and I want to thank you so much for coming again. I would like to thank especially Kia Kozen, who made this help to provide a wonderful dinner. So our first speaker tonight is Dr. Curtis Buse from the WSU Clallam County Extension.
I've entitled this talk Food from Everywhere and Nowhere, and it is a discussion of global food system issues. So I'm going to bring it around to local. Because really what we've developed in this nation and in this world is what I call a bifurcated food system, where you have a global, transnational, highly industrial food system. And really what was the traditional, local, regional, I should say regional family farming system is in many cases dying out. But luckily, people like Nash and many others, hundreds and thousands, are trying to reinvent a local food economy. Okay, so these are Nash's carrots. These
California.
They came out of California. So this would represent the 29%, right? Give or take a little bit. What percentage of the food dollar went in the farmer's pocket, not all profit, when I bought this from Nash?
2%.
Pretty darn close to 100%, right?
Sorry, Nash.
And if I bought Nash's carrots at PCC, where there's not a bunch of middlemen and a whole bunch of transportation coming out of California, I would argue it's probably at least 50%. I don't know. But again, the closer you purchase it to the farmer, ideally directly from the farmer, more is going in that farmer's pocket, makes that farmer more viable. Farmer can pay his workers better. Farmer doesn't have to farm 5,000 acres. They can make it on much less, and so forth. And plus these are fresher, by far tastier, I guarantee it, right? And healthier. So I thank you for your time, and I hope I got you thinking a little bit.
Thank you, Curtis. So you all may have wondered why we asked you to come here tonight. No, we don't want to get too serious about this, but it is pretty serious stuff. And, it's our customers and how you vote with a dollar bill that makes a difference. So the people who've been feeding you today is personally pretty much the same crew that grew the food, and my staff that works here at the farm, and these are the people that make it happen. And they do double duty.
But for those of you who have been longtime Farmland Trust supporters, you may wonder, well, what are we doing? So I'll just give you a brief thing on where we're at right now. This is what we're working on is a project in Pierce County. Pierce County has done a lot of work in trying to maintain their farming community. Where we're at right now, we have an interested seller on the property. We actually have money from the state farmland, Washington Wildlife and Recreation Program, and the Pierce County Conservation Futures. What we don't know yet is if we have a willing seller. We have an interested seller, but not necessarily a willing seller yet. We have it's a 100-acre farm in the Puyallup Valley. And we have been working with some potential farmers. It's an old dairy farm. And I would love to say we had a project, but I can't say that yet. Hopefully we can say that soon.
Hi, I'm privileged to be on two boards in our area. One is Friends of the Fields and the other is the North Olympic Land Trust. I'm going to speak for the North Olympic Land Trust. We were founded in 1990, and one of the founders is with us this evening, John Willits, who some of these fields you've been driving past today, we call him St. John in our house, Nash and Patty's house. But he's one of these people that has purchased farmland, put conservation easements on them, and leased them to us. A lot of people in our area, we've been very blessed to have a lot of individuals who have beautiful pieces of property. They're not just farmland, they're riparian areas, habitat, watersheds. And the Land Trust, we're glad that the Land Trust is here because it's because of our work. writing conservation easements, walking landowners through it, and getting them filed with the county, that we're able to do so much protection. So far we have about 1,500 acres protected of many different kinds of lands. So we're grateful. It's once in a while we're able to go out and actually make a purchase, but that's pretty rare. So we do have landowners that come to us and say, hey, I would really like to protect my property. I love it. I want it to stay the way it is. So thanks to organizations like PCC and the North Olympic Land Trust, we're able to do it. Thank you.